Ooh, yellow. Wanna play some Control? Or watch me play Control? Oh, you don't get to choose. So, I forgot what was I doing? Where's my quest log? The nail. There we go. Okay, let's keep on going. What's this? Oh. It's the backup. Base camp. Let me just go back. Did I do? Because here's the firewall, which I know we climbed. This whole thing. Pretty sure we climbed from here. And we ended up here. I mean, let's just hedge on it. Hedge our bets on it.
This is the director. I need backup at my location.
Oh. Well, Ranger, you got a lot of work to do.
Let's put him down.
Whoa. Nice teleport, Mabio. Shelter area. What?
Someone call a plumber.
Did Polaris really come back from the dead to, like, indicate that he did in fact hear that? Computer program? Dear House of Representatives, my husband Francis read an article before he died about how the universe was really just a computer program. He believed it. I thought it sounded silly, but now I think it was right. Oh my god, they figured it out. Francis was hit by a car a few months ago, a drunk driver. I don't think it was supposed to happen. My neighbor son Jeremy broke one of our windows with a football a week before Francis died. Francis yelled at Jeremy for it. It was a bit harsh. This is important because I see Jeremy on his computer through their living room window. He's on it all the time. His mother says he's a computer whiz. I think Jeremy's operating the computer program and he changed the universe so that driver would hit Francis. He did it to get back at Francis for yelling at him. Is there a way to change the computer and make Francis come back? I have some money if it is expensive. I don't know how these things work. I don't care if Jeremy gets in trouble or not. I just want Francis to come home. Francis and I were happy together. I can feel him not being here, and I know it's not right. Sincerely, Stephanie Miller. Let's Kinda fucked up. Ah. Spin fire rate. Oh, there's a thing. What? Jeez. Where's the Cuba that what am I missing? What? Oh. I'll check the other bathroom. I don't get it. Okay, we are up here. Evaluation. I do like it when the oldest house is obviously falling apart for whatever reason. Visually and story-wise. Oh. See. Infinite. Can deconstruct the fire rates now. Oof, that's fast. I like it.
You're listening to America Overnight, a beacon in the darkest recesses of possibility for more than 29 years. We have another letter from a listener. This one's unsigned, but postmarked from Toledo. Dear America Overnight, I have the most wonderful appliance for your listeners. It is a miracle of God. A fondue set. A fountain. A blessed gift. Blessed is spelled with a capital B. Go on, they write. Dive on in. It is molten hot. Perfect for meat. No signature. As far as I know, no fondue set was sent to us here at the studio. Just this letter. Wait. I think there's something else in the envelope. Some kind of black powder. With white shards in it? Bone, maybe? Karen. What is this? Karen? We're on the air, Karen. Where are you? What? What's this powder in the booth? Is this ash? Oh God. Karen? How do I cut to commercial?
My god, Karen is dead. Kiev supplement. Very fitting. Hello, Skolzy. Yes, it is I. The hobby streamer. How you doing, Skolzy? Let's read Kiev. Recordings of the audio phenomena were uploaded on the internet shortly after the event. These records circulated rapidly on popular message boards. The communication department utilized this exposure by creating the Sky Trumpet hoax videos and posting related theories to spread confusion and draw attention away from the event's paranatural origin. Industrial noise, particularly the sound of metal drilling, was found to be a widely accepted explanation. Fears about the sounds emanating from the Earth itself, known as seismic hum, emerged from the public itself and were encouraged by the Bureau to generate further misdirection and eventual public disinterest. Witnesses of the event were monitored discreetly afterwards. Observed symptoms were consistent with redacted deprivation and sleep deprivation, but subside after 12 to 15 days. The length of the symptoms directly correlated to the individual's proximity, unsheltered, to the supposed epicenter. One linked through, although accidental, casualty can be listed. See reports effects of planar friction on the hearing aids in the file. People with hearing aids. I'm a hobby. I'm just your internet hobby. Just internet hobby streamer. But no, I would never want that to be my image. I want to be just a schmuck on the internet. That's my image. Shift account. Gibbs reporting in. It's been 8 days since the collapse and still no sign of any rescue efforts. The Bureau is either completely unaware of our situation or incapable of helping us. Maybe it is intentional. How many times have we seen the Bureau not give two shits about its own hardworking staff when they go missing in this place? How many times did we let it slide thinking, oh, at least it wasn't me? Too many, I'm ashamed to admit. Anyway, there have been some developments. Strange crystals have begin growing on the walls. They seem to block some corridors, but not others. The path to the caves is always left open, but we're not sure why. Luckily, the crystals keep out the astral spike. One's been hounding us for days. Oh, the angry astral thingy. John, Nikolai, Sarah went to try and find a radio, but never came back. We think the spike got him. I think it's haunting us. Doug says the spikes only exist in the astral plane, so what the fuck is it doing here? If we get out of here, I'm hiring a lawyer. These are unsuitable working conditions. This ain't Hunt. How'd you know? Hello, Dindy, by the way. Finally have a light now. Whoop whoop.
Warning. Altered item detected in transport bay. Access is prohibited.
I gotta go deal with it. Oh shit, yeah, you're right, Dindy. Of all the things I didn't edit the category. Nice. Well, with that fixed, the stream can finally begin. It was either change the title, play hunt, or suffer the consequences.
So that's the altered item. Looks pretty secure.
It's giant ass video camera.
No power. Typical.
Kinda dark.
I should hire someone who builds smaller machines.
That's right, Scalzi. Just started with the puns. Oops. Wait, what? I gotta press F individually to drop them all. Yo, Rice, what's up? Welcome. Whoops. How you doing? Tulip streamer. You guys should check out Rice, they're really cool. VTuber Supreme Tulip streamer. Damn, I'm Wallace. I'm jealous. I don't know. I was about to say I'm Wallace.
Altered item transport in progress. Please stand back from the moving platform.
Rice is very powerful, especially in the tulip fields. All right. Can't get this show on the road.
No altered material detected in area. Personnel may now safely enter. Have a Euro
Oh, they said the thing. I thought the Bureau was incapable of making puns. Oh. How dare they throw axes at me? Oh. You don't know that much about Control, Rice? It's It's not as long as Metroid Prime. It's less Metroid-like than Metroid Prime, but I mean, it's first and foremost a third-person action game. But it's damn fun. It's more like a superhero. Eventually, when you get the levitation thing, it feels more like a superhero game in a good way. But you can't freely explore. There's like shit tons of side quests. And there's like a few DLC that's really worth it. The story is like, I found the story's alright, but what I like the most is just the visuals, the vibes. If you like SCP stuff, then this is also a great game. Nah, I don't think there's any more secrets here. Oh. I see. Yeah, it's like, it is heavily inspired by SCP stuff, the SCP website, in a good way as well.
Properly trained. Guess I pass. I am very properly trained.
It's all self-contained though, it's not related to anything SCP stuff. It's its own thing. It's very much like blue light. Oh shit, are we going to the blue light zone? But yeah, if you like SCP stuff, you'll like Control.
I remember that camera. How the hell did it get out?
That car.
Are they his shooting movies now?
The blue light district. It's the wholesome non-horny district. What? Suddenly we got slapping music. What? Oh, I see. It's we're in a neon movie now.
After that camera and step on it.
I just die if I jump off, I assume. I can't float. Oh, what? I'll actually lose the... This is kind of, this is good. I don't think you can duck to avoid that. It's too low. Oh.
No way am I sharing the spotlight with kids.
Wow, they're not high level at all. I could just point and shoot. They even gave us black bars. I thought I jumped it. That's right.
Thought you could lose me, huh? Where am I talking to here? I almost had it.
Get the good shots. Get the wide angle. Oh.
It's too tall for this ride.
Oh. It's this guy. Third act villain? Oh shit, yeah, you're right. They even got the sax down. Boppin'. Oh, take the... Oh, I thought I grabbed the corpse.
Wait, what? We're back? Did that really just happen? Felt like a dream. Or maybe a bad movie.
Swift platform. Nice. A real action movie for all the action stars. Yo, thanks, Dindy. Keeping the community challenge going. $10K, that's right. You got there. Your hard-earned points. So I came from here.
My meat!
My meat!
The hell are you doing with my meat? What? Nice. New language. Excuse me? For immediate publication. I learned a new language. The fish taught me. You probably don't believe me, but I will prove it. Hugh Lilje Miuti Yermelewa the Eusuman Eko Quedo. This is just Finnish. Actually, this is Danish. See, please publish this letter, and maybe other fish speakers will get in touch. They'll be able to read my address, even if you can't. Jebeni Rog. Larry Hubert. The fish language must be preserved.
Welcome to another episode of Brian's Movie Den with me, the ever-lovable Brian Hinnerman. Today I want to talk about
Shit,
a new
even
film
the
I
air
found
horn.
at Movie Night. That's night with a K, the mecca for VHS aficionados in the greater Dallas area. Yeehaw! The movie is called Delivery Disaster. We open in media res. A man drives a truck full of passengers around an endless American neighborhood with a pack of rabid dogs chase behind. Now, these dogs are nothing like my stepmom's corgi Chuck. These were some real nightmare hellhounds.
Hellhounds? I'm in.
The dogs keep pace with the mail truck, tearing chunks out of the driver's legs and arms. Each package he throws out the door is marked by his bloody handprint. He screams in pain and confusion, and this goes on until the movie just abruptly ends. There aren't even any credits, which is a pretty bold choice. Is this film a commentary on how our 9-to-5 jobs are killing us, or how hostile the modern world is to outdated concepts like mailmen? Perhaps it's merely a statement about the futility of purpose and how no task can ever be really done. There are lots of ways to interpret it, but for now, let's get to the part you're all waiting for. It's score time! I give this film a 4 out of 5, only because the actor frequently broke the fourth wall by looking into the camera and shouting at it, like he was shouting at the audience. A little too on the nose for me, but I did enjoy it, and I recommend you check out other films produced by Blessed Pictures. Bike Hard and Coffee Bullet are the only others I found, but this little art house studio certainly knows how to push the boundaries of Western cinema. And a friendly reminder that there will be no new episode next week, as I will be visiting my aunt in Delaware for Thanksgiving. Thanks for listening, all you Brian fans, and remember, we all love magic, but don't forget about the you magic. Until next time.
Can't believe they made other movies with that camera. Nice of y'all to contribute to the challenge, huh? Really want to see it, don't you? Movie camera supplement. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after a hospitalized mailman from redacted Arkansas claimed his injuries had been caused by a movie camera. Further investigations connected the incident to AL-80, which was being shipped in a mail truck at the time. The package camera was later found in an empty warehouse. The return address led agents to a P.O. box located in the San Fernando Valley, belonging to a company called Blessed Pictures. Whether Blessed Pictures is involved with the creation and dissemination of the items VHS films is unknown. Following a list of all films believed to have been shot by AL-80 UE. Should First Die Last, unreleased. Coffee bullet, Billy's first car. Buy card. Delivery disaster. Adam was used in the filming of an unreleased western in 1968 on the Italian island of Sardinia. Cast member was killed during an on-set accident, stopping production. It is believed that Blessed Pictures bought the camera when equipment from the shoot was sold at an auction. Movie camera procedures. The item should be isolated from any person or event that is objectively interested, since its effect is activated by the presence of dramatic incidents. Movie camera used to make commercial feature films. Subject near the item will often experience a torqued version of reality, resembling the heightened drama and action of a movie. Whether these events are localized alternate realities or products of hallucinations is currently unknown. Additionally, the item seems to record footage of these incidents and creates VHS copies edited in the style of a short film. Oh, here's the podcast thing. During their investigations, agents learned that a podcast titled Brian's Movie Den had removed the item-generated movie Delivery Disaster. The podcast creator Brian Hennerman was taken for questioning. The staff of Movie Night, the store Mr. Hennerman rented the film from, were also questioned to no effect. Nice. Automatic action movie camera generator. The AI tools that we have right now are really on point. Also, dehydrate. Let me get the thing. Oh shit. This is my cuppa. Alright. I got the biscuit and it's really crumbly. But falling apart. Okay, I'm gonna play one-handed. I'm gonna play with my feet now. Camera turns your life into a B-movie. You know, 0. 2 times 0 is still 0. You're not gonna get an action movie out of my life. I'll tell you that. Oh, shift account, more of this. But first, biscuit. Alright, I'm properly dehydrated. Ready to tackle video games. Thanks, Skullsy. Right, shift account part 3. It is clear no one is coming. We are running out of ideas and supplies. We tried going into the caves to find anything edible, but all we found were noxious gases and endless pits. The crystals only let us go one way. Even though we could see the caves branched out, we did find some weird spiky pillar. I only got a glimpse of it before the astro spikes attacked. There were a few of them, and this time we lost a lot of people. There's only 6 of us left. We didn't ask for this. We didn't want to come down here. I'm convinced something brought us here. The others say I'm going nuts, but it's clear that this is no house shifts. Shifts slide a bathroom a section over or rotate a hallway. They don't drop a full division into some caves. We were brought here, I know it. But for what? Why tear us away from our lives, just torture us? If this is some sort of test or mission, then here's some advice for whoever's running it. Give out clear instructions next time. I hope these notes are a good read for whoever ranger finds them. Fuck you, put that in your report, Gibbs. No, fuck you.
Who should I be listening to? Weird Entity A or B? Or neither. Let's just stay the course for now. The Bureau's in danger. We know we need to repair the thing. The astral plane won't break reality on my watch.
Aliens and monsters are attacking your place. Oh shit, here we go. I think this is the final etching. I'm just looking around for some more cave paintings, but I think that's it. Just kidding, Lamau, you can have the thing. We're not angry or anything. What? Oh, neat. Gotta repair it.
They sure changed their tune all of a sudden.
I'm glad that the board has some kind of limit.
I'm overthinking this whole board former thing. They can sort out their own business so long as it doesn't get in my way. Obsessing over these problems is something Trench would do, but I've got my intuition. And you?
Imagining Polaris sounds like some kind of Wookiee. Oh shit, here we are. Oh, thing is almost prepared. We are very close to the end now. No, I don't think I can get over there. Or can I? Ah. More equipment I don't need. Zoom. It would be nice to have zoom, but We are so limited by the slots. Just wish we had more. Could mix and match a little bit more freely. Is this a secret, or am I sequence breaking at this point? Slight sequence breaking. Wait. Oh, you can't. Ah, that's disappointing. Oops. Let me just get rid of this. There you go. Look at this thing now. I don't know what really it is, aside from
If it isn't my favorite
a
diamond,
geometric shape.
the nail is almost repaired. You really do have a knack for this kind of work.
Any progress with the nail?
Of course. I've been busy with surface analysis. Its composition is remarkably similar to that of material found in the astral plane, but it alters itself between my observations. It's almost as if it doesn't like being examined.
So the nail is from the astral plane.
Not necessarily. See, if we assume that, we're suddenly facing a lot of new questions. How did something so large get out of the astral plane? How did it get inside the oldest house? Did a threshold bring it in? Did people? Maybe through the motel.
Maybe it was always here.
Doubtful.
Have you spent any time looking into the crystals growing around here?
As if I could resist. The biggest question is where it comes from. A threshold? Or is it native to the Foundation? But if so, why doesn't it grow in the rest of the oldest house? The fact that they returned to an earlier state when damaged is severely inconsistent with our reality's adherence to linear time. So either they're A, partially conscious, or B, organic elements that are foreign to and yet influenced by our dimension. The jury's still out. Have you learned anything about the crystals?
I have a power that lets me stretch them.
Huh.
Yep. Any idea what Marshall would be doing down here?
That information is on a need-to-know basis, Faden. Sorry, I couldn't resist. But honestly, I never had much interaction with Marshall. She only came to me when she was looking for Darling. But this is Helen Marshall we're talking about, the woman who single-handedly dealt with the Bergen Peak AWE. If she's down here, it's because she needs to be.
Well, clearly she couldn't handle this one on her own. I'll see you later, Emily.
Good luck. Take notes.
Director Faden here. Send backup to my location.
Reinforcements are here!
Is this a Bureau ID badge? Looks so old. Hope will definitely want to see this. It's working. It won't go any higher. I wonder if I can charge it up somehow. Weird place to leave an ID card, but okay. Another ID card for a cartographer.
Right. History of the Oldest House by Theodore. The Oldest House revealed so much to me during my months in the Foundation, but many questions remain. Primarily, the tree etchings bewilder me. What is their significance? If the house has changed its shape over its lifetime, as I've theorized, then was the tree its first form? I sent a team to the Schwartzman building in search of pre-settlement accounts of Manhattan Island. From those, I discovered a single relevant line. And there I found a tree not known to me, the devil twisted within its bark. That line, taken with the fact that certain American cultures believed some trees would offer wisdom and guidance, is indeed interesting. However, it is hardly firm evidence. And though I am now bound to the Oldest House, I remain a man of science. Of course, there are numerous ancient beliefs regarding trees. Yggdrasil, the Tree of Knowledge, Yax Emix Shea, or however you pronounce that. Some cultures offer blood sacrifices to trees, while others claimed trees endowed certain individuals with inhuman powers. Do New York City many murders act as sacrifice for the Oldest House? Does the house have a chosen champion? Is it me? Who's to say? Can't clean. Can't clean, body stinky. Pyramidic Geometry by Theodore Ash. Been going through my library researching pyramids and triangles. If that shape does relate to the board, as Northmore says, then perhaps our predecessors in the occult can offer some insight through their geometric knowledge. In esotericism, the triangle is closely associated to the Holy Trinity and other three-part concepts: past, present, future, mind, body, spirit. Interestingly, the term board also implies multiple parts. Upright triangles in Judeo-Christian imagery indicate ascent into the rational divine realm. Inverted, it signifies a descent into the corporeal human. Naturally, the ascent is masculine and the fall is feminine. Adam and Eve, that's just a bit old world patriarchy. It's 1964 now, and we're well past that silliness. Considering the above, what does the inverted triangle tell us about the board? They're clearly not corporeal or human. Perhaps they wish to be, or they once were. The likeliest answer is simply that theological imagery cannot help us define alien entities, but still, the pyramid seems significant, shapes have power, and clearly so does the board. Bruh, they're just a triangle. Wow, that item is lost forever.
Another one of those ID cards.
It's a triangle, just a
Security chief.
Just a pyramid. How do we get down there? Can I send it up? Oh, nah, you can't. So, never mind. Gotta find a different way then. Well, none of these work, do they? Power cores. What's this button? Oh, just the elevator button. Never mind. Oh. After numerous attempts, I finally found a way to intercept and collect the ambient energy of ley lines in a kind of non-Aristotelian battery I've dubbed the power core. I admit it was difficult capturing an energy I can barely measure, but much less interact with. Luckily, it seems like the porous stones of Foundation's caverns possess such conductive qualities. Using stone flakes and copper wire, my copper pores collect significant power. My early prototypes collected too much, in fact. I've since reinforced the container. We don't know the repercussions of tapping into this power field. As a precaution, these devices should not be taken outside of the house. Ideally, the Bureau should no longer need to rely on typical energy sources. It is my greatest engineering feat of engineering yet. I've always had an interest in invention. I like the creativity that it allowed, set within firm boundaries of logic and physics. Father never approved calling it mundane science. With that in mind, I dedicate this invention to Theodore Ash Sr. May he scowl in peace. Theodore. Oh, wow. Rice. Thanks, babe. So close now, the goal. The skull you don't know? Well, boy. It's a simple, you know, it's very simple. You just do it. Having an uneven number point felt weird. Well, we appreciate it. Anything to, you know, defeat the ugliness of uneven numbers. Spend your points. What else are gonna use it for? The My Meat redeem? Nah. Oh! Oh, shit. Nice.
Entry day plus 51. Northmore has ordered an all-hands search for objects similar to the service weapon. He claims there are more in the house, though I don't see how he's so certain. He's been strange lately, talking about joining greater causes, and frequently mentioning a pyramid. After pressing him, he finally described this pyramid to me. Inverted, black, mathematically perfect. Oddly enough, Adam and the other id have shown me numerous inverted triangles painted on the cave walls. Surely there's a connection, but I don't see it yet. As far as occult symbols go, triangles are by no means rare. Flood, Levi, Kroll, they used that shape like it was going out of fashion. Standing on their base, triangles signify stability and strength. Inverted on their points, they represent conflict and stagnation. Of course, the orientation is just a matter of perspective. Looking at the pyramid from below gives you one, from above another. Northmore says he looks up at the inverted pyramid. I have to wonder, is anyone standing over it, looking down?
I do like Theodore Ash. Like a guy who's way in over his head, but he does work the hell out of he does work a lot. He does try. Yeah, almost there at the goal. There's also another goal. When we hit 100 followers, I will do a fun little thing in VR chat. You know, with the stream. Yeah, goodbye, Rice. Nice to see ya. And good luck on your stream thing. Guess I'll see you there, maybe. I don't know. Remember to reinforce your stream with strong shapes, such as, you know, pyramids. This power core will probably be very useful. Oh. Oh, shit. Wow. get rid of C speed. And that. And this. And that. And this. And this. And that. And this. My own sanity.
He's got in. Boom. The nail. Pile of smoking rubble.
Marshall blew up the nail? What the hell was she thinking?
Did I go in a circle? What am I doing? Oh, now we're good. Meteor Hill supplement. The retrieved material was subjected to Fahlstrom's array configuration 74B, but the tests were halted as matter began to physically elude the equipment. Attempts to constrain the element were made, but under further stress it became vaporous. The researchers suffered corrosive injuries prior to their deaths. Oof. The child victims at Meteor Hill recounted the material, enveloping them in a pleasant manner upon contact, but when discovered, they were redact and screaming. Bodily changes were perceived immediately: deformities, loss of pigment in the skin and hair, and mental symptoms surfaced in subsequent examinations: confusion, heightened aggression. The Department of Public Knowledge and Diversions gave statements claiming the incident was caused by the debris from poorly made Russian satellites, which the public accepted with no complications. The children were sent to the Bureau's recuperation facility in Redacted to receive help away from society. Well, how nice. Well, the ritual is supposed to be in here somewhere. Let me just check something real quickly. Yeah, this is certainly it. Can I upgrade the Pierce now? No. Still missing shit. Oh. There we go. Let me check in the little house first, and then let's keep going. Something is very stinky here, I can see. The fuck is this? Foundation etchings by Theodore. My exploration of the Foundation has resulted in yet another mystery, a fascinating series of etchings on large stone tablets. Tablets themselves are likely not native to the Foundation, seeing as they're slabs of sedimentary stone quite different from the cave's categorization defying rock. Their placement and form are also too intentional to be naturally occurring, but who braved this place to carry them in, and for what purpose? I discovered a 5-point macro entanglement between the tablets, with a pillar at its center. These links seem to extend beyond our levels of consciousness to some astral realm I can't detect. Is Northmore's board somehow tied to all of this? The etchings on these tablets seem to be similarly curious to differ from... Hang on. I was adjusting my monitor and I shut it off. They're from cave paintings in style and technique, so are clearly not the same origins. Are they the visual narration of some event, or do they indicate intent, a wish, a plan? They only seem to consist of a tree and a pillar, but the sizes are not. But the sizes of either are not inconsistent. What does that signify? I'm missing key pieces of this puzzle, and it's unlikely I'll ever find them. Cheer up, Theodore.
The hiss got in. The Foundation is overrun. I was out of time and out of options. I took all the C4 I could get my hands on and strapped it to the nail. Boom. A desperate move, but it's better off in pieces than in enemy hands. Trench wouldn't be thrilled. He always said how vital the nail was. How it was the Bureau's duty to protect it. Bullshit. Those years spent in the director's chair warped his priorities. In the end, he valued order over people, the advice of invisible voices over that of old friends. He lost sight of who he was. The board made sure of that. But I did my duty. The hiss can't corrupt a pile of smoking rubble. My last act as head of operations. I'm done. At least I could take those bastards down with me.
Okay. Still, whatever's up here, I don't know. Or what's going on. It's so dark. Oh. Not sure where the checkpoint is, but I think it might be faster than taking the elevator. I don't know. Is that it? Sport. Oh, it is moving. Oh, yeah. Cheese it like that. Keep forgetting about the breakable walls. I think that's it. We gotta take the elevator now. What? The final etching. Oh shit. Nice. I'll take it.
All right, this is the last one.
Oh. Where's the spindly thingy? Why do I pick up so much junk that I don't need? Or that I don't want. Okay, let's try again.
I can't believe Marshall's brilliant plan was to blow up the nail. And she thought I wasn't ready.
shit. Oh, never mind. I thought I saw something. All complete now.
There. Easy as pie. Fuck. But that's the last one. I fixed it, didn't I?
Nail. Excuse me, former. Time to run!
Holy shit. Oh, thank God. What the hell was all that? Things should be better now, not worse. Emily will know. I hope.
Ooh. Long fall. Nice. I wonder if we get anything for upgrading to the max. Just a thought. Oh, now we can make thing. What's the difference between these two though? Let's make one of this one. One more. Not all exciting, I gotta admit. Let's see what's going on. Well, it's done. Oh.
What did you do? What is causing these tremors?
I thought you could tell me. I completed the 4 rituals just like the board told me to. The astral bleed should have stopped.
Look, it has stopped. The nail is repaired. But we have a new problem. My analysis of the nail indicates that it is literally a piece of the astral plane. Or possibly a vessel containing the astral plane. Or both. Either way, right now both dimensions are vibrating at completely incompatible frequencies. The spatial friction they are generating is incalculable. It's going to destroy both planes.
I messed this all up. Maybe Marshall was right to destroy the nail. I should have left it in pieces.
No, then the astral plane would still be leaking in. Sometimes there's no right answer, Jesse. We need more information.
No. I need to fix this now. I'll figure something out.
No, we should really make a plan. The tremors are originating from directly below us, but we don't know what...
Perfect. I'll head down and take care of whatever's going on. Just do what you can from here.
Jesse, you can't just...
I have to, Emily. I'm the director. This is on me.
Anyway, Emily,
I told
Jesse, you're back. So did you find anything noteworthy? The original Bureau expedition down here left so much interesting stuff behind.
Like their ID cards. I picked up a weird one. It's pretty old.
Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, I found a few ID cards myself. Or more accurately, the Rangers found them for me.
Are you starting a collection?
I'm going for the whole set. I kid, of course. But I suppose they are sort of like baseball cards, except for Bureau stuff from the 60s. Hey, the one you found is different than mine. It looks like it's a higher clearance level.
A rare one, then. Want to keep it, Emily?
Yeah, I absolutely do. But I think you should hang on to it for now. High clearance access might come in handy.
Sounds like you have something in mind.
Guilty. See, I've been going through Dr. Ash's notes, or the ones I can find, anyway. Like Darling, he seemed to enjoy hiding his most relevant research. From what I gather, there is another floor beneath the warehouse with a special lab that requires 5 high-level staff members just to access. Here, take this. It's an old skeleton key. Something else the Rangers found. I give them $5 for every useful trinket they bring me.
I'm gonna assume this key is my ticket to that lower floor. And that super secret lab you mentioned.
Bingo bango, as Dr. Darling used to say. Well, keep your eyes peeled for more ID cards around the warehouse. If Ash's notes are reliable, and I'm sure they are, then 5 is the magic number.
Then I get like
Don't be a
4.
stranger.
Well, before we end this DLC, let's go to the warehouse and check out that lab. See what it's all about.
Days now spent inside what we're calling the oldest house. Northmore insists on the name. I'm too tired to ask why. I'm not sleeping well. Her orders. Me and my research team have established a permanent examination lab in the Foundation. I basically live down here now, like the obedient head of research Father raised me to be. I spend my days investigating that odd pillar where Northmore found the handgun. The work was half-hearted at first, I admit. Then I discovered numerous non-Aristotelian energy channels converging at its base. Ley lines, dragon roads, Hyligalinian, call them what you want. But this pillar is the crossroads. I started building something. Equal parts talisman and technology. An array that can impose order on the ley junctions. That's the idea, at least. We'll see when I'm done. I prefer to work away from the pillar. I'm not the only one who feels like that thing has eyes.
All right. Am I going out the wrong way then? Oh. Where is the entrance? Got it. Nothing to it. What?
This ID card was for an excavation engineer. Why did so many people abandon their cards down here?
Ash, request denied. Dr. Ash, as Chief Excavation Officer, it's my job to support the research team, so I got your machine for that ridiculous sand research project. However, it is also my responsibility to ensure the safety of my crew. Do you know how many trips it took to get an entire bulldozer down here piece by piece? And do you know how many of my guys we lost in those trips? Here's a hint, too fucking many. Which brings me to my point. I'm writing you today because of this request form that just landed on my desk. Apparently, you want a lightweight 1-2-man military-grade helicopter for the purpose of surveying a vast expanse of columns by air. I bet you didn't even stop to wonder how much time, money, effort, and blood this toy could cost us. Well, no sir, I'm sorry, but I will not subject my man to another month of marching through the death traps upstairs. For Christ's sake, these people have families, not that they ever get to see them anymore. Request denied. Okay. So this guy was head of excavation. Yeah, it did enter. Cartographer, perhaps? Marcus. This is secured. Got it. Lead physicist. Sure. Apple.
From the layer of dust on this place, nobody's swept here in years. It worked. Now I just have to get on a rickety elevator that goes who knows how far down.
Got it. Come on down to my basement.
More dust. Still, this lab's way tidier than any of Darling's.
Oh, looking very familiar. Just falls over. Ah yes, let's just rotate this one. I did it.
Why would they need such a heavy door down here?
Ow. That blew up in my face. A laser? I guess let's try again. Well, what's that one? I just gave me a bit of a speed boost there. Ah, no secret door. Or destroyable wall. Gibbs. No. There we go. Nice. A neat enemy. I like it actually.
This looks like the nail, only mini. A document. Is this in some kind of code? I can't read a word of it. I should take this back to Emily and tell her I got into Ash's secret lab.
Northmole final warning. To Dr. Theodore Ash, Jr., as Director of the Federal Bureau of Controlling, chosen representative, liaison benefactor of the greater authority of the board, I demand your immediate withdrawal from the Foundation. Prior memos issued broadly to Foundation staff called for a swift reassignment of all personnel to upper levels of the House. All staff complied except for you. This demonstrates a lack of respect for my office and the board itself. This is their house and we are their guests. We should conduct ourselves accordingly. Normally, such insubordinations would be grounds for dismissal, but out of respect for your late father, consider this instead my final warning. The board and Director Ash chose me as successor to the office, and no amount of petulance will change that. Indeed, your action seems to suggest you know better than myself, and by extension, better than the board. Permit me to assure you that this is not possible. Sincerely, Director Broderick Northmore. This is the final straw. Ah, no secret. Too bad. Let's see what's up then. Let's change our fears to, say, charge. Let's give it damage. Let's give it the best damage.
I found Ash's secret lab. Excellent. Please tell me everything. Spare no details.
Well, there was another cave. The walls were covered in paintings of eyeballs. The research seemed dedicated to studying a kinda smaller version of the nail. It looked like the same material as the one up here, but just a different shape.
Well, are you sure you didn't see any functioning prototypes? Or at least some schematics? I mean, Dr. Ash was a very accomplished engineer.
None. Sorry. I did find this handwritten note.
Wow. Ash had terrible handwriting. Never meet your heroes, right? So it looks like a transcribed conversation between Ash and someone named F. Ooh. Oh, this is juicy. This'll take me days to parse out. Maybe weeks.
Have you ever thought about taking a vacation, Emily?
Are you kidding? This is my vacation, Jesse.
F, well, I know who that is.
If you're not gonna listen to me, then you better go figure out how to stop this. There's no telling what could happen if the vibrations escalate.
I'll see you later, Emily.
Good luck. Take notes.
I hope I know what I'm doing. That was just the top of the nail? How much deeper does the foundation go?
Entry day plus 118. I have changed, though it's hard to know how or why. I no longer need tools to detect it, to hear it breathe. I can feel its blood churning beneath my bare feet. I have added my own illustrations to the walls, trying to solve some mystery that the oldest house whispers to me. I have to avoid the hit as I do so. They haunt me. I don't blame them. They're just following the Pillar's orders. Even poor Adam doesn't seem to recognize me anymore. I've spent a long time contemplating the etchings of the tree and its roots. Did you know this city used to be a forest? I wonder if our oldest house wore a different face back then. Or if it was always here. A 21st century office building sometime. Can a place know the future? Can it change its skin? Can it wander? I always thought the esoteric world was my father's, not mine. But here, in this sacred place, I finally understand his devotion and his love.
Man, Fyodor is dead, isn't he? Or some kind of monster.
The crystals are growing like crazy here. Almost like they're trying to stop me.
HRA was damaged. The the board senate.
When Marshall blew up the nail, the board attacked her. I don't fucking like it.
Let's listen to it. Get some more context.
I tried to get out after the detonation, but the astral spike came out of nowhere. I escaped, but my HRA was damaged. I'd bet a year's salary the board senate. We never did see eye to eye. They have too much control over Trench, the Bureau, the House. They make themselves part of every important process. Nothing a little C4 can't fix. 2 birds, 1 bomb. Christ, what a mess. But I stopped the hiss. I did it. If Faden did her part, then the Bureau is safe. Until the next thing. Jessie has good reason to hate the Bureau. But that could be what we need right now. She won't follow the same path. Won't fall into the same traps. She'll lead her way. So, Director Faden, here's my last lesson. You can't save everybody.
But I want to. You can't melee to destroy them with melee. It seems.
Nobody else hears the house. Their ears are too full of lies. We were shown the way inside so we could help. But all we've done is fall victim to the same parasite. I've seen the web earlier. The strand, the pillar, the gun, the id. What hope do we have? Thrown into this conflict beyond our comprehension. I decided to rejoin the Bureau in the upper levels, to end my long absence spent in the Foundation. Northmore will be angry at me for disobeying him. That's just his way. But I don't care. I need to remain in the oldest house to help however I can. I doubt I can steer the Bureau back on the right course. How did I go so long without a purpose? Without devotion? I can hardly remember how it felt. I realize how grateful I am to Father for setting me on this path. I wish I could tell him that.
This is the director. I need a ranger at this location immediately.
I need help. Well, here's a weird thing. Who's this? Who this?
Marshall? You're alive.
Soon you will no longer recognize us, or yourself, or him, or her, or them. Family is dead. The walls are broken, but yellow and red in the eye.
God damn it.
Inverted is made right.
You fuckers take everything. I am not letting you take this.
You've always been the new you. You want this to be true.
Oh no! Killed my ally. Oh. And you. Assistance. Whoa. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's kind of a clusterfuck, but I like it. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Sorry, I wasn't here to help, Marshall. The nail is corrupted. That explains why the board wasn't answering what's causing the quakes. Marshall came down here to stop this. I should have been with her. I could have saved her, but I can still save everyone else.
Alright, let's try it.
Well, fuck you too.
Oh, I'll be sure to.
Let's play it smart. They don't need to know I'm onto them. Not yet, anyway.
Unmapped, eh? Oh shit.
The nail is secure. The hiss can't touch it. I can't undo the astral bleeding in the Foundation, but at least it's stopped.
Along with the seismic activity. You did it, Jesse. Did you ever find Marshall?
I did. She's gone. She died thinking she'd save the Bureau. Not a bad way to go. I wasn't ready for this crisis. I didn't even see it coming. But I promise, I'll be ready for the next one. I mean, what good is a director who can't hold her bureau together?
The foundation.
I thought I know how to handle things, now that I'm the director. Clearly, it's not that simple. I need to choose a direction for the Bureau. It should be one that serves our goals, not the board's. Whatever those are. I need to lead my way.
Alright. Wonder what the fuck the
If it isn't
forum
my
is up to.
favorite director. Now that this nail business is handled, I should probably be getting back to executive. But maybe I'll keep poking around. Just for a little bit.
Let's
Has
talk
the nail
more.
been doing anything since we restored it?
Define anything.
Anything unusual?
Define unusual.
Emily.
Sorry, but the answer is a whopping yes. Now that it's whole, the nail is emitting a constant field of, well, think of it like low-level radiation. It seems to suppress any biological matter it encounters. This explains why nothing grows here and why the Bureau had to abandon the area. Prolonged exposure would certainly begin affecting neural processes.
Wait. Was the field created when I cleansed the nail?
I considered that, but the nail's readings are quite different from the ones I recorded at the cleanse control points. I think the nail's field is purely of its own making. In fact, I think it would passively prevent any His corruption, like the HRAs do. Which makes me wonder what actually occurred when you cleansed the nail.
I've been wondering about that myself. Did the board let the Hiss corrupt the nail? Did they want me to cleanse it? If so, why? What do you know about Director Northmore?
Well, he was Director Trench's predecessor, and Northmore's famous for being the first board-appointed director. See, before we found the oldest house, directors were picked by committees of old men in suits, drinking cognac and smoking cigars or whatever. You know, standard, uninteresting methods.
I think the word you're looking for is bureaucratic.
Or antiquated. Regardless, Northmore was eventually forced to... Well, we don't need to go into that. Strangely, the only two board-appointed directors left the position under unusual circumstances. If the board appoints a director, then how do they retire them? I doubt they go out and buy you a gold watch. Sorry, Jesse, I didn't mean to imply that...
Don't worry. If anyone's getting shown the door, it's them.
Former.
What do you know about an entity named Former?
I can't say I've heard of it. You got any details for me?
Well, imagine a one-eyed bug thing. I think it was a part of the board, but then something happened and now it's... separate?
Interesting. See, I always wondered if the board was some sort of entity or a group or conglomerate of linked consciousnesses, but this supports the group theory. Although it could have undergone some sort of corporeal exile. Too many unknowns to form a working hypothesis yet, but I can prioritize this matter in future astral dives if you think it's important.
Fortune favors the prepared. Do it. I'm gonna keep looking around.
I wish I could go with you, but I still need 30 hours of training before I can do field work.
We'll work on that.
Who? I think that's it. Not for this game. No more DLC, no more interesting side quests, I think. So that's gonna be the stream. Just gonna send you off. Though, if a Control 2 is ever made, might be that centered around a new director, except maybe it'll be Jesse's attempt to resist being retired. Maybe some kind of eventual fight against the board. It was a neat series of DLCs though, I like it. Imagery is still pretty good. The mystery is still pretty good as well, not like explained too much. We're gonna grace rice cake zib with our presence. They're playing God Hand, which they love. So I'll be there chilling. Well, so have a good day, good evening, all that. See you next time. Alright. Bye. Alright, yes, goodbye in 5 seconds.